We go. What's up, movie buffs? I'm Jeremy, and it's Thursday again, baby. So that means we're going to be talking some weird news. We're going to be talking some Florida Man headlines. We're going to be talking some of the week's movie news headlines, and we're also going to be discussing topics that were submitted on the Patreon page from viewers and listeners like you. But as I often do, I am joined with special guest, co-host extraordinaire, and the brains behind the Gaming is Terrible operation on YouTube, Caleb Miles.
What's up, man? So happy to be back. It was miserable last week not having internet. I didn't have internet until like 8:30 at night, and I own nothing physically. No movies, no video games, no comics. Everything's digital. So I was like, well, I guess I'm just going to sit on the patio. And then I hopped in the live stream in the chat because I was like, well, I can watch stuff on my cell phone.
So you went until 9:30. When did it go out?
11 in the morning.
And that seemed like a eternity, right?
Well, yeah, my whole job's online and everything. I work from home, so it was just like I couldn't do anything.
Yeah, I've been there, and it's crazy. I mean, once upon a time, we could obviously get by without even having cell phones. Now you take internet away from me for 8 hours, and I feel like I'm getting robbed.
I know, you feel like a freaking caveman. You're like, I don't know what to do with myself.
Yes, yeah, for sure. Hey, what's up, King of the Hills 34 in the chat? He said, I saw Gaming is Terrible in here. Yeah, man. There's a lot of videos over there now, and a couple of them are doing pretty well, and I love to see the engagement over there. So if you guys are enjoying that content, make sure to stop by, click the like button, show support, all that kind of stuff. Let's help spread the word because, I mean, you're putting in a lot of time. I've noticed you've probably uploaded like almost 10 videos.
Yeah, it's been pretty nonstop because I'm like, oh, I'm only going to upload 3 days a week. And then there's like a new gaming story. And I'm like, well, I'm going to record it on my lunch break or whatever and just edit it and put it up.
Ah, that's fantastic. Hey, Brad Fedek is in the chat. And I just now noticed that his reel is looking real spiffy. It's nice and red today, which means
red one.
I think that means he's been a Team Terrible MVP for a month now. And that's pretty awesome.
That's pretty awesome.
Yeah, I love to see it, man. The evolution of the film reel. I'm doing good, Brad. Thank you for asking, man. It's been a rough week. It's been a rough week. The last few days we've been dealing with having just elderly pets, you know, like it's part of it. You get super attached to these things. You know that their time on Earth is finite, but it doesn't make it suck less when you have to confront those realities. So my 15-year-old cat Reese and my 12-year-old dog Rocky are like, they're on the way out. We're making, yeah, man. So we talked about taking him and getting him euthanized. This shit's so brutal, but we talked about taking him and getting him euthanized, and we decided against that. We decided to have someone come to the house to do it when the time comes. So here in the next couple weeks, we're not just going to keep them alive for our own selfish amusement for much longer. But yeah, it's a tough call to have to make, man.
Man, that's my younger brother's going through that right now. His dog's like 12 or 13. And I know with my cat, he was 26 years old when he died.
Holy
which is insane,
shit.
You know, and it got to the point, like I was no longer, you know, like in possession of my cat. It was living with my mom. But she got to a point where she's like, well, we can give him, the doctor said we can keep him alive, but he'll need like 3 shots a day. And I'm like, at that point, you're doing it for you.
Yeah.
Not for him. He's had a long life. It sucks because I love that thing. I mean, I grew up with him, but at the same time, it's like, you know, it hits a point where you're like, is it for me or is it for them?
Yeah, absolutely. So we're getting some quality time. At least it didn't like, the vet was like, hey, do you want to go ahead and do it with the cat? Because, like, dude, his white blood cell count was so freaking low. He was barely getting around. And we decided on, like, the nuclear option with medication. So we gave him an injection. The next day, he's up and at it and peppy and shit. But he's not getting better. He just feels better. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Sorry to hear that, man. I didn't even know about that till literally right now. Sorry about that, man.
Yeah, it's all right. It's all right. But yeah, so I haven't put out a lot of stuff in the past couple of days because we've been just kind of trying to navigate that the best we can. But it is part of it, and I don't want to get things set off on a super somber note. I do want to say what's up to TMSSMT and Lego Rhapsody as well. Thank you guys for stopping by to hang out. We do have a fun show that we are going to jump into here this evening. And as we always do, before we get started, we kind of like to just catch up, talk about what we've been watching over the last couple of days. So, oops, wrong graphic. Let's try that again. So, this segment is What Are You Watching? Caleb, you got anything fun that you want to add to the convo this week?
So I actually watched. I haven't watched a bunch of movies because I've just been honestly playing a ton of video games lately. But I watched the show Sexy Beast on Netflix. I watched 2 episodes of that. The one where they like paint, they look literally like Halloween costumes
Oh,
and go on
I've
dates.
seen it.
It's the worst show ever. It made me so angry.
You
you
saw
know?
2 episodes.
Yeah. Well, I saw 1 episode and then like fast forward through another because I wanted to see. I'm like, okay. So the whole thing is like, can you fall in love with someone, or is beauty skin deep and all that stuff, you know? And so to me, when you're just putting beautiful people in ugly makeup, not very exciting. First of all, I have a much better concept for the show. It's like The Bachelor. It's an entire season, so they can actually develop connections with the same people. And you got to sprinkle some real uggos in there.
Yes, yes. You need busted people in the mix.
Yeah. You need some like really ugly people, some really gorgeous people, some mid-range people. If everyone's beautiful, then it's like everyone took off their makeup. They're like, wow, that's a beautiful person. Wow, it's like, yeah, it's 100% beautiful. I'm going that show too. Why not?
Yeah, like what are the stakes? Sorry about that.
Yeah, dude, they should have had some real busted people in there mixed in.
I will say the guy that won the first episode, I think he was like a yak or something. The dude with the long, voluptuous, curly hair. I hated that fucking guy, bro. I was like, he's the worst of them. And of course, he's the one she went for.
Dude, they were all bad, that first one. You know, like they were all awful people. The second one, something funny happens.
Oh, all right. Well, maybe I'll stick with it, but probably I won't. Thank you very much for the $5 super chat, Brad. I appreciate that, and we're sending love back at you as well, man. Hope the family's doing well on your end. So yeah, okay, great. Yeah, I saw it. Sexy Beast. Thumbs down for me. Are you saying that people should check it out?
No, it's horrible. Don't even waste your time.
So I saw the first couple episodes of Masters of the Universe. You want to talk about that?
I haven't. So is it as bad as everyone's saying it is? I haven't seen any of it. I have no desire.
Is it as bad as the original He-Man Masters of the Universe?
Exactly.
Fuck no. It's so much better. It looks awesome. The character designs are really good for the most part. I don't like Skeletor's forearm spikes, and I don't like the fact that he's barefoot. These are small aesthetic things that bother me. It's like, why would Skeletor be walking around with no shoes on? But otherwise, I care about as much about it as I ever did, which is about as much as you care about it, I'd imagine.
Yeah. So did you ever see the 2000s one?
Nah, I heard it was good.
That one's super good.
Okay.
Yeah, that one's really, really good.
Is it a series or is it a movie?
No, it's like a series. It's
Okay.
like 2 seasons. Really good. I think if I remember, they launched that and the Transformers reboot, Transformers Armada, which the comic by Dreamwave was awesome. I missed school in high school the day that came out just to watch it.
Oh wow. And it was good?
He-Man was, so I missed mainly for Transformers.
Uh-huh.
He-Man was great. Transformers was horrible.
Oh, all right. I went and saw Old in the movie theaters.
Oh, nice. How is it?
It's M. Night's new movie, and I thought it was whack, dude. But I also don't know if I could be wrong. Like, some people think he's a genius, and other people think he's a hack, and it's like almost 50-50 split. I really like the movie Split, and I thought Sixth Sense was pretty good, but he's not my favorite filmmaker, Caleb.
I love him. When he misses, though, he misses incredibly, but I love him. My favorite of his would have to be Unbreakable by far.
Yeah.
Unbreakable, solid. So I like The Happening, but I also understood what it was. I'm like, oh, this is like a B take on like a B movie, killer plants, 1940s 50s movie.
Yeah.
I was like, okay, I got it. I totally got what he's going for. Love Lady in the Water. I think it's a weird movie, but I dig it.
I haven't seen that one. That's the one that I have not seen.
Imagine a Miyazaki film made by M. Night Shyamalan. That's probably the best way to describe it.
He's just so in love with himself, dude, and I think Old is very symptomatic of his best and worst influences. Like, it's shot really well.
Yeah.
It's based on a graphic novel that I'm not familiar with, but it's got a good cast in it, but the delivery of the dialogue feels very just false. Like I couldn't connect with any of the characters, and I think that's the biggest thing that goes against the movie. Like the biggest strike against it is it's just like it's happening to a bunch of people you don't fucking care about, but it's got interesting ideas, you know?
Yeah, the concept was cool. I was like, okay, cool. It looked interesting, but I don't know. Am I going to rush out to the theater to see it? No. You know, is it streaming anywhere? Or is it
only theaters for now? And
Yeah,
I will say, respect to M. Night Shyamalan for being one of the filmmakers that for over 20 years has been only releasing original theatrical films into the movie theaters, all thrillers, mostly all his own inventions. So like, I'll always go see his shit or, you know, rent it on demand or whatever, just to support, because how many filmmakers, I mean, there's Christopher Nolan, there's him, and that's really about it.
Yeah, I would 100% agree with that. That's how I feel with like Nolan. Like Nolan for me is very hit or miss. Like I either think he's like a genius or I'm like, I don't like it at all. Like there's no in between with me. But I love what he does because he's, you know, does a couple of things. Like he did Batman and what's his name did Avatar, but like most of the things are original stuff. And I love that.
Real quick, shout out to Isa as well as Logan Talks Movies. We're going to talk a little bit more about Black Panther here in just a little bit. We got the Cat Drums 3 in here who says he loves most of the films, but The Visit is awful like Avatar and The Sixth Sense is very overrated. Mark McKeever with the red real sign up in the chat. What's up, my friend? He looks like he's about to see the Suicide Squad movie.
Nice.
Mark, hang tight for 1 second. I wanted to give a shout out to Mark McKeever for one of my favorite things that I've ever gotten. It is a Be Terrible. Can you see it, Caleb?
Dude, that's super dope.
It's the Slate logo. It's neon. I haven't put it up yet, obviously. I just now received it yesterday. Shout out to Pastor and Snapkeep Videos for making sure to get this thing over to me. Also, very special happy birthday to Pastor. If you guys didn't know, it's Pastor's birthday. Do me a favor, take a second, go over, say what's up, let him know let him know you're thinking about him and that you're wishing him a happy birthday. It would mean a lot. But yeah, super cool. It changes colors, so I wanted to say thank you very much, Mark McKeever. I know you've been anxiously waiting to see whether or not I ended up getting it, and I did, and it's super fucking cool, man. I appreciate you very much. Random Andy's channel. What's up, buddy? Derek Veter in the chat. We've got some familiar faces and some people that are new in here as well. I did see Lego Rhapsody say he's new or she is new to the channel, but subscribed because of Holden Hardman. Well, thank you very much. I'll take it any way I can get it. You know what I mean, Caleb?
100% understandable. Thanks for being here. I love anytime anyone new's in the chat. It's awesome.
Yeah, most definitely. So, I don't know. Those are the two big ones that I wanted to mention was the Masters of the Universe and Old. But off the cuff, kind of out of pocket recommendation, check out I Think You Should Leave Now on Netflix. It's so fucking funny. He's a writer from SNL. I can't think of what his name is right now, but he's the kind of the creative engine behind this series. It's all sketch comedy and it's very offbeat, feels like it should be on Adult Swim in the middle of the night, but fun. I like the sensibility.
It's
very
called
offbeat.
I Think You Should Leave Now. I've even heard of it.
With I think something Robinson. Is it Craig
Tim
Robinson? Yeah, Tim Robinson. Dude, he is a character, bro. He is so funny.
I watched Megalobox season 2, which I've been telling you need to watch Megalobox. It is incredible. It's an anime. It's a cyberpunk boxing show. So imagine like cyberpunk dystopian Rocky meets like dystopian world.
Okay.
Yeah, it's super cool.
It's anime or it's like live action?
No, it's anime, but it does. And it's one of the few ones I've been watching in English because now that I have a kid, sometimes it's hard to watch anything subtitled. So I would actually think it's fine in English. Like it feels very westernized, the pacing of it and everything, so it makes sense.
I'll check it out. That sounds interesting. I wanted to say real quick what's up to Mick Burger Deluxe as well as Nick from the Diss Tract. I know that Nick is going to be checking out a movie. I think it's The Cable Guy, but I don't want to talk out of turn with Ian Elliott Carter of The Controversy tomorrow night on the Diss Tract. I think 7 p.m. CST, but you're going to want to check with them to make sure. But definitely if you got not much going on, head over there and check it out. Easy, says Jeremy, doping up. I don't know what you mean, sir. I don't know what you mean. That is vitamin B12, and it keeps me healthy. Random Andy's channel. Yeah, screw Disney for what they did to her. I'm glad you brought that up, Random Andy's channel, because Caleb just now shot me a text to this Scarlett Johansson story just right before we started streaming this evening. So we're going to be diving into that here in just a couple of moments. But for now, let's go ahead and get into the worldwide news headlines. I got some graphics, but I'm not done with them yet. So you're getting a little bit of interspersed segment stuff, and eventually I'm going to have it all. It's going to be so decked out. It's going to be so rad. You guys are just going to love all of the graphics, and you're going to appreciate them. You're going to see them, and you're going to think, huh, that probably took a lot of time and effort, and I appreciate it. And it's not just going to go by in a flash, and you never fucking think about it again. So this is like...
Also, I like that you officially brought back Worldwide Weird.
Thank you. That was definitely...
That was our thing for, what, 3 years? Was
yeah,
Worldwide
man.
Weird.
Yeah, man.
I love it.
So we are bringing worlds together, man, and I love it. I'm here for it. And the first weird news headline that I have is girl meets goal at New Jersey amusement park and gets smacked in the face. So there's a really good video on Huffington Post, and
of course there's a video.
It is a young girl, early teens, adolescent, and she's just peaceably getting on this her own business, doing what you do. 2 guests in 1 browser. Let me hide that slideshow. Let me bring up. This is fun. Video.
So roller coaster, I'm gonna pull it up on mine. So roller coaster.
I wish I could get this shit over to you. So, like, maybe we should get Slack or something. But a girl meets goal at New Jersey amusement park.
Okay.
You'll
girl
find
meets
it.
goal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Let's see that. Yes. Okay. Got the HuffPost.
Let's go. And bringing it up now for your viewing pleasure.
Just the screenshot of it loading is hilarious.
It's so crazy. It just like lands. Dude, it lands so perfectly in the little gap.
Dude, it's so funny.
Did you see that?
Yeah, dude, this is so funny.
I can't believe it, dude. That shit is so scary.
Did it kill? Oh no, at first I thought it died, but I don't know if it did or not.
It looks like the whole thing could have went so much worse. I feel like the thing could have went through her throat.
Oh, dude, that could have been very, very bad.
Do you remember 100 years ago when Fabio, it was 1999, and he was getting on the Apollo chariot in Busch Gardens, Williamsburg, and he is in the very front of this thing. It's like a promotional video type deal so that they can sell it for the amusement park. There's this new great ride, and he gets straight up popped right in the face by a goose.
And remember, he was all like bloody, right?
Yeah, dude, it like explodes the goose and his face. Everybody's like, it's okay, you still look nice. I guess. Shouldn't have done this. The girls are all like, oh my God, what the fuck? Where does it hit him?
Yeah, I do remember this. I'm watching the video right now.
I need to see the point of contact.
I know Fabio was like a sex symbol at the time. I just don't get it.
No, he was like the cover of every romance novel,
like
though.
romance
You remember
novel.
that?
Yeah. Mm-hmm. I don't get it, but that's the thing.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, he is.
Poor old Fabio.
I just want to know where the thing.
There's no video of contact, is it? It's just afterwards.
Yeah.
Bloody.
Still good though.
Still good. Still pretty good.
Well, good old Fabio. Let me close down those unruly graphics over here. Shit. What's going on? B-Man 147 in the chat. What's up, buddy? How you doing? Nick Mayfield, I think I said hello, but hello. Craig Mannanen in the chat. What's up, my friend? Goals. Rats with wings, brother, says Easy. I respect it. I don't know, man. I think seagulls have a little more drip than a rat.
Than rats?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, I think pigeons are more rats with
yeah,
wings.
Yeah.
Seagulls are like, what are they? They're still some sort of rodent.
Yeah, like they're like not a parasite, but
they're like a raccoon with wings.
Yeah. All right, yeah, we'll give them that. I see it. All right, cool. Oregon man knocks out hogtie's active shooter, according to Portland police. Now that is fucking badass, dude.
That's awesome.
This stuff needs to happen more, people. Give me something to talk about. Oregon man, hog ties. Okay, so his name is Luke Starlarski, allegedly fired more than 2 dozen. Okay, that's a shooter in apartment building in Portland. 29 bullets before the dude was subdued by... and the person who was shooting is the only one injured. A neighbor snuck up on the gunman and knocked him out before others helped tie him up. Let's see. No one was injured except for him. He's got some nice black and blue bruises and black eye. After woken up... Go ahead.
Do you have the picture up of him? Because you know who he looks like?
I'm looking at it here. Who does he look like?
You remember the yellow man in Sin City?
Dude, he is the yellow man.
Dude, he's the yellow man.
Yeah, for sure. I see it. Now everybody sees it. Fuck this guy. But after being woken up by a loud argument, a neighbor identified in court documents as John Dixon went outside and saw the suspect with a handgun and a green laser. He left and then came back with an AR, which he was just firing randomly towards apartments. The dude snuck up and bashed the suspect with a stick. Then he wrestled the gun away, narrowly avoiding getting shot, and pummeled him with his fist until unconscious. Dude, this is badass, right?
Yeah, this is awesome.
You don't even need a good guy with a gun when you have a good guy with just fucking full-on MMA badassery.
Let's see. Literally set off by an argument over a dog barking.
Like, I love the idea of, like, fantasizing that I'm a heroic person. You know, like, man, if I was in that situation, I would do something like Die Hard. I would be John McClane in that situation. But, like, for real, fucking props to this guy. I would not fucking do that.
We all fantasize about that, but, like, when push comes to shove, I'm using you as a human shield.
Ducking into the fucking bush, dude, for sure. Don't even know.
Random Nanny channel, pretty funny comment. Wait, Portland still has police. It's funny.
That guy's an American hero, says Easy. The Cat Drums 3, America Gonna America. Yo, no doubt.
Yes.
No doubt. Yeah, that's wild. And that's not even the craziest of these stories that I have tonight. I wanted to start there and then ramp it up one more because this shit's even more crazy. And in Norway, they refer to things that are crazy as Texas, right? They'll be like, oh, that party was so Texas, which means, oh, that party was so wild. Well,
is that a thing?
Yeah, for real. I
didn't know that.
So that Texas has been recontextualized to mean that shit is wild. But here in Texas, there was a gunman that was stoned to death after killing one, injuring 3 others at parties. So there was a big party going on, like a house party. And an unidentified attacker shot one person during a fight with, quote-unquote, multiple people at a backyard party in Fort Worth on Monday morning. The other attendees at the party then gave chase to the shooter. A group picked up concrete landscaping bricks and started throwing them at the shooter. The group eventually caught the gunman, who was either taken to the ground or fell, and continued to fire at the group. And then they just kept striking him with these landscaping bricks and fucking killed the dude. What do you think, man?
I think it's good that he's dead. Anytime there's a shooter dead, I'm okay with it.
Yeah, I feel like at some point it crosses over to some Lord of the Flies shit. Like, I don't know. I don't know how you can regulate whether or not a landscaping brick fucking kills you or not. I would think. Let's see what a landscaping brick is, dude. Do you know?
Yeah, like I'm assuming like a paver.
Like a big gray brick?
No, I'm assuming those like red ones.
Okay,
That's the only thing I'm thinking. You know what I'm talking about? Like let's see what that landscaping brick.
Yeah, you're right, dude. They're like the little ones that line gardens or some shit.
Yeah, like pavers and stuff.
Yeah. Okay, so big ass bricks. I mean, the dude was shooting at people. He deserved to get stoned. He deserved probably to die. I just don't want to be the person that stones him to death with a brick. Are you going in, dude?
Dude,
are you casting stones?
No, I would. Yeah, if it means other people are gonna survive, hell yeah.
But what about if he's on the ground? He just now shot fucking 5 people at this party. Now he's on the ground. There are people throwing bricks at him. Are you getting one in, or are you like, they got it?
I don't know. Did they shoot one of my loved ones?
In this scenario, yes, they shot all of your loved
Oh,
ones.
I
No.
will get on top of him with a brick and bash his face in.
Nah, let's just say it was like some fucking, you were at a party, there's other people at this party, you didn't come with them, you don't know them.
Honestly, I'd probably be long gone. Fuck that. I don't know
Yeah,
these
yeah,
people.
yeah. The second I heard the fucking rounds popping off, I'd be like, all right, see y'all later, have a good one.
No, yeah. No, I'd probably be long gone.
Yeah, dude. Easy says it blows my mind how people used to like show up to public executions and cheer. Yeah, that's
Dude,
kind of my
wild.
energy right there. Is like it's still disturbing no matter what. Like the perpetrators of that crime, it still takes a special. I don't know, man. I'm not casting judgment because obviously the motherfucker needed to go down. But if there was a person in there that's like, I always just wanted to see the fucking life leave somebody's eyes when I hit him in the face with a brick, then I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, my thing is, like, even with a public execution, if it was like my wife or my child that was, yeah, let's go. I'll go see there,
Yeah.
But like, yeah, maybe that makes me a horrible person. I don't know.
No, I
But
don't think so.
no, I'm like 100%. But like to watch a random person, I don't know. Like I've seen people die. It's like I've seen a person murdered. It's fucking traumatizing. I don't want to see that shit.
No.
You know,
Like
I
the
don't
Coliseum
understand.
back in the day. That was
Yeah,
it's just primitive shit.
man, we're a strange animal, aren't we?
Yeah. Yeah,
Cat
absolutely.
Drums, yeah, this is very true. Cat Drum said he goes, rich people watch the Civil War happen and have picnics and will watch the battles. That's a very real thing. That's also terrifying.
It's insane, dude. I would be shooting those people just out of principle. I won't stone a person randomly in the street, but if those, like, I'm just kidding, but part of me does kind of wish that, like, some shrapnel would just, like, fuck up their picnic. Like, nobody has to get hurt, but, like,
This
a arm land on somebody.
this just shows you how boredom can go a long way.
Yeah, yeah. Dark show, man. Dark show. We'll switch gears. I got other shit to talk about that's less disturbing. In Florida, there are things happening like a man in Florida shows off gun, accidentally shoots himself. It's a very, very gun-heavy episode this week.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's a theme here.
This happened in Pensacola, so there was no way I could
course it
not
did.
put it on the list. From the Associated Press, Pensacola, Florida. A man apparently shot himself by accident while showing Florida bar customers his gun on Thursday night. The man can be seen on surveillance video showing his gun to customers at O'Reilly's Uptown Tavern, baby, before making a quick motion as if putting it into a pretend holster below his shoulder. When he did, the gun discharged and a bullet hit the man in the torso, according to the Pensacola News Journal. The bar manager showed the newspaper video of the incident, and this is according to the manager. I don't know if he was pretending to be a badass or something, but from what I can tell, it was completely by accident. He left the bar himself and checked into a hospital, and police contacted him and determined whether they should file charges or not, Caleb.
Yeah, he should be filed charges for that. Absolutely.
Dumb ass, dude.
Yeah, I don't know. It's just, yeah, I'm here. Hey, responsible gun ownership, fine. I don't care, but don't be showing off a gun when you're drunk at all. I remember one time I was at a party and we were all drinking, and someone like busts out a shotgun and starts playing it. I'm like, yep, I'm leaving. I started walking home. I was like, I am not going to be anywhere near this. And I just left my car because like I'll walk for an hour drunk before I just sit in a party with drunk people playing with a shotgun.
Yeah, dude, some things just don't mix, and alcohol and guns are two that top the list.
Dude, yeah, do not be anywhere near a gun while you're drinking. Not a good idea.
So dumb. And I mean, yeah, he does deserve to have some charges brought against him, I guess. I'm not so much for like, this man needs to be taught a lesson or we need to make an example out of him. I think he did that pretty well himself. I just hope that they play the surveillance footage like on a loop whenever they talk about the story, just so that he can like, reprocess what his
Did I tell
dumbass
you about
did.
the story about it was one of my friends was out here and she was telling me about some guy who I might have told you the story. He was showering and he took his pistol and put it on the toilet, like just left it there. And the kids were running the house, so the son picked up the thing, and luckily the kid survived, but he shot himself in the leg, like his 3-year-old son.
Jesus, dude.
Yeah.
Idiots. Yeah.
Stupid.
I think I remember that. I think
Yeah,
it wasn't a year ago, was it?
no, it was real recently.
Yeah. So also in Florida, a woman was arrested for masturbating outside of a chicken shop twice in 1 month.
Oh, I mean, naturally.
I feel like we talked about it the first time, and now we're talking about it again. And fool me 3 times, dude. Shame on you, lady.
Here's my thing is, her hands all greasy. There's already lubrication on them. What else are you going to do?
Florida woman was arrested twice in 1 month. Vanessa Lee Jones of Newport Richey was first arrested for pleasuring herself outside of a 7-Eleven in front of a man and his young nephew. Only a few weeks later, she was caught doing exactly the same thing, this time outside a Popeyes restaurant. Clearly, she hasn't learned her lesson.
Popeyes. Yes, of course it's a Popeyes.
The prosecutors tried to give her the benefit of the doubt the first time and actually did not pursue criminal charges against Jones despite the felony lewd and lascivious exhibition accusations against her. She was released from prison. Second time, on the other hand, they were like, look, lady, you were out at the dumpster fully naked masturbating, and you showed no signs of being drunk. Yeah, dude, she was naked at the dumpster. And
okay,
go.
That's disgusting. By the dumpster? I mean, it's all disgusting. But by the dumpster? You know how bad it must smell over there? You've been over by a Popeyes dumpster? It's really rough. First of all, screw Popeyes. They stopped selling green beans, so now I won't go there anymore.
What?
Yeah, this is the thing. Popeyes and KFC no longer serve green beans. So you can now go get a plate of brown. That's all you can get.
Oh, no.
So so I'm telling you, like,
all right.
That already ruined it. That's why I stopped masturbating at the
All right. I like this quote from the police officer. The report revealed this. This is some fucking ace detective work. The suspect showed no sign of being drunk or under the influence of drugs, and there was no mental illness, no evidence of mental health issues. The lady that was masturbating naked at the Popeyes dumpster had no signs of being under the influence or drugs or evidence of mental health issues. Dude, what the fuck are you looking for?
Yeah, I was gonna say, there is, like, I could see maybe that there's no drugs involved, but I would say there's one big indicator that she has mental issues is she's masturbating near a dumpster behind a building.
All right, I love it, dude. TMS SMT, don't kink shame. She's just into dumpster chicken. I like that. And the Cat Drums 3 coming through with a finger licking good.
Right.
Love it. Yeah, Random Annie's channel, that shit was news to me too, bro. I get their mashed potatoes with like gravy that's got like meat, like kidneys or fucking liver in it or something from Popeyes, and that shit's the jizz.
You get green beans and then you get their jalapenos and you cut them up and you mix them together.
Really?
Incredible.
That was a good mix.
Next level.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. Did they put pork in their green beans?
Yeah.
All right. Okay. Yeah, I can get down with that. I definitely like Popeyes pretty good. I hate that this story kind of just kind of slightly taints that pristine image that I have of Popeyes.
That's a great pristine image of the people who were shooting for chicken sandwiches like a year ago.
Florida man in bubble-like vessel washes up on beach. I love this guy. This guy is the best. This guy.
I heard of the story.
Have you seen
Florida man? No, I'm really Google Florida man.
Bubble-like vessel. He's always in the news, apparently. He washed up on Saturday afternoon after an attempt to walk on water. A concerned citizen called the police and to report a strange vessel on the beach. The vessel's sole occupant was discovered safe inside without any injuries. He told authorities that he'd set off for New York from St. Augustine area before encountering quote-unquote complications that brought him back to shore. It's called waves, dude. They bring you back to shore.
Dude, this is like some like beyond Thunderdome contraption that you see here.
It's kind of cool. I kind of like it. I mean, I would definitely take that thing for a joyride.
I'm sure they have something already like this that's not, made by a crackhead.
This dude has definitely got moxie, though, because his seafarer has been identified as Reza Baluchi, and he was attempting to run his floating bubble vessel from Florida to Bermuda or travel
Holy crap.
north up the coast. From Florida to Bermuda? Oh, shit. Or are you trying to go north up the coast to raise money for charity? Am I still streaming? Caleb, you still there?
Yeah, I'm still here. I lost you for a little bit. I just heard something Bermuda.
Okay, let me make sure my shit's all good here.
But
Yeah, before you take off riding in the thing, you might want to decide whether you're going up the coast or going to Bermuda.
Yeah, how far is Bermuda from Florida?
I think a really long ways, dude.
That's what I was going to say.
To Cuba, I feel like you could make that trip. That seems reasonable.
It's 1,000 miles.
What the fuck?
Dude. That's what I was going to say. I was like, I didn't think you guys were that close to it. So, by plane, it is 2 hours and 37 minutes.
Dude ran into quote unquote complications. He's like, I didn't expect there to be surf out here. Dang. Can't get past the waves. But that thing does look fun.
That thing looks fun if you're like in a lake.
Yeah.
Like that's not a place you want to go where there's like waves.
Yeah, there was a little glitch in the the pooter. Yeah, a little glitch in the Matrix. Correct. Oh shit. That glitch caused me to momentarily lose my docket, but I got it back. Things are on the mend, you guys. TMS SMT, Florida to Cuba, still 500 miles. Oh damn! I thought from like the southern tip of the Keys to Cuba was like 7 miles or some crazy shit, but I might have just fabricated that.
Yeah, in my head, I thought it was closer too.
From Florida Keys to Cuba.
Yeah, I thought it was 485 miles.
He was right.
Crazy.
Distance from Florida Keys to Havana is 137 miles.
Okay. Well, what are they doing? Just like smack dab in the middle?
That's a flight thing, though.
You guys are pretty close to the Bahamas than I realized you were.
Yeah, man. It's basically the best, dude. It's basically the best place you could possibly ever live.
Yeah, except for all the, crackheads masturbating upstairs and all that. But besides that, it's the best place.
Except for that, dude, whatever you can say against us, we still have Matt Gaetz. So, like, fucking boom, dude. You've been owned.
Who?
Matt Gaetz, dude. Matt Gaetz.
Oh, the representative? Matt
Yeah, he's from Pensacola, dude. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
He's our dude. He's my hero.
Man, that dude got a big head.
He is all head, no face, dude.
Oh my God, man. That is a face that a mother can love.
All right, well, we'll go ahead and switch gears to movie news because I have a really fun game for a little later on in the show. We're not going to be rating anthropomorphic rabbits, you weirdos. Chat, y'all weird people with your weird fetishes. We're gonna be rating skunks. No, I'm just kidding. We're actually gonna be taking a look at some celebrity face app swaps, and I'm gonna get you guys and Caleb to try to guess who the celebrity is.
You just jumped this stuff on me. It's just totally.
To be honest, and the craziest shit about this, I sent you an email last week in the docket. You never opened it. The shit's on you.
Oh, in last week's?
I'm just bullshitting.
Last week's podcast, I was like, there's no way you sent me one. You never sent me a docket. I come in here completely blind.
No, I did send you an email today, but then I added a bunch of shit to it, so it's inconsequential.
All I got was the happening now. That's the email I got today.
What?
I just got the movies are terrible is happening now. That's what all I got today.
That's what it says?
It was just the link to jump in. That's
what
I got from you.
What? That's crazy, dude. Maybe I don't know. We'll look into this later, I guess.
Yeah, that's all right. It's not like it's anything new.
Black Panther 2 set photo hints at underwater scenes. So obviously there is a sequel coming out. I believe it's called Wakanda Forever. That's the title card that was released for it. I know we have a bunch of returning cast members, and I know Angela Bassett said there have been at least 5 different versions of the script so far. So they're really trying to get this thing right after the unfortunate passing of Chadwick Boseman. We do know that Namor potentially could be showing up in this, and there might be a battle between the Atlanteans and the Wakandans. Caleb, are you a Submariner fan?
Massive Submariner fan.
Well, talk to me, dude. What's up with that guy?
So my only reason I like it is because of Tales to Astonish, because I'm a huge Hulk fan, and Tales, there was Hulk, and then he went into Tales to Astonish, which was, a lot of times Doctor Strange, but then toward the end was just half the comic was Hulk, half the comic was Namor. So that's how I got into that. I think Namor is awesome. He's like Aquaman, but cool. So
Okay,
what's
okay,
not to like?
I see you. Yeah. Patrick Stewart, what's up, man? Glad you stopped by. Regardless, I really do appreciate it. Brad Fedek back in the chat. So, do you feel like this is a bad move considering Aquaman 2 is about to be being released and DC's already kind of staked their claim in Atlantis, or do you think people really don't care?
I don't think people care at all, do you?
No, I really don't. It seems like people are pretty hip to all of it right now because there's multiverse stuff happening in both these different universes as well, which could open some possibilities for some Avengers versus Justice League sometime later on down the road. I mean, it's not completely unprecedented. Shit like that has happened in the comics, but do you like the idea of just basically, do you like the idea of Wakanda and Atlantis?
Not at all.
Okay, why?
I don't know. I'm so sick of the shared universe, everything. Like, at least they're almost doing the thing that really bothered me about DC. Is instead of giving people their individual films and then going into team ups, now they're just being like, oh, okay, well, Black Panther's made, let's do, Namor in there. Give me a Namor film first.
So would you prefer an origin story of Namor, or do you just want like, hey, we're getting thrown into the fucking?
I mean, my whole thing as a fan is always throw me in the center.
The deep end, even.
Yeah, I just don't. Like, I hate if I see another Batman origin story, another Spider-Man origin story, I'm just over it.
Yeah.
Like, we know this character. Maybe Namor, though, would make more sense because he's not as well known,
To devil's advocate it, and I understand it's completely different medium, so it's not a apples to apples comparison, but like, didn't Wolverine show up in The Incredible Hulk? And like, you know what I mean? Like, aren't there always like featured characters that like didn't Deadpool show up in New Mutants first? And you know what I mean?
Yeah, like in the comics.
Yeah.
Yeah, absolutely. But that's totally what it is. But like, let's be real, comics, just like the movies, they're designed to have shared universes as a big essential scam to get you to buy more issues.
Yeah.
And that's what they're doing here. It's the same thing. That's what it is.
I like the idea of Marvel doing the underwater thing. The image that they're referring to is just a big ass pool, so it does seem like they're doing something underwater. Now to jump to that, it's Namor. I think is there must be other shit. Yeah, there must be other shit outside of this that's leading people down that path, because I've heard rumors about it. But of all of the difficulty that they've had to have with Chadwick Boseman and how to best address that situation, I feel like they either leaned into the multiverse and started pushing things in that direction as an opportunity to make this Black Panther thing work, or it just worked out stupendously as far as timing, because I see a Black Panther movie where they recast Michael B. Jordan as T'Challa from a different timeline, or not as T'Challa, but Killmonger becomes Black Panther in this other timeline.
Yeah, I feel like that would make sense, Let's be real, like Chadwick, like rest in peace, seems like a great guy. For me, he wasn't the standout from Black Panther by any stretch of the imagination. I think Michael B. Jordan could easily go into that role. You'd have to just do some writing, and it would be your typical comic book or, villain becomes hero story. You could do it so easily.
Absolutely. Thank you very much, Patrick Stewart, for the $2.99 super chat and the fist bump. Really appreciate that. Brad Fedek, dude. Look, I hate to call you out by name like this, but how dare you address the fact that I am using Bing? Like, why even bring it up, dude? You know how embarrassing it is that I have to use Bing? I've got a fucking virus in my Google Chrome, and I've tried everything you could think of to delete the search engine that I'm using and just give me Google back, man. Just, God, give me Google back. And it's not working. It keeps opening default to Bing. It's driving me insane. So yeah, that's pretty much it. Screw you, Brad. That's pretty much it, man. What do you think about Bing, Caleb? One of your favorite search engines?
Yeah, oh yeah, that's what everyone says, you know? Go Bing or go home is what they say. I think that's what they say.
That is what they say, bro. Damn, I forgot about that. They always say that shit. I like it. I think that there is possibility for a cool story to tell there. I think it's really interesting that as iconic as Black Panther was, as I guess as genre defining as it was, I'm surprised that they would do anything other than focus heavily on Wakanda again, because it was such a proven commodity the first time. So I actually kind of appreciate the fact that they're doing that if they do that.
Yeah, that's a very good point. You know, because it was. Now, devil's advocate is it was culturally and all that like a very big success, and people are very happy about representation and everything. By throwing in another thing, are we pulling spotlight away from that? This is just devil's advocate.
Yeah, no, I can definitely see where you're coming from, and I think the flag's been planted on the moon. Like, somebody else could go put a flag there, but it doesn't change, I guess, like who was there first or whatever.
Mm-hmm.
I guess that's a.
I just wonder how it'll go over.
Yeah, yeah, I'm curious. I definitely do think that there's a lot of pressure on making this movie work really well for so many fucking reasons that I don't envy the 25 screenwriters that it probably took to come up with this premise. But I hope they can do it in a way that, yes, definitely honors the legacy of the character, but also pushes the franchise forward in a way that, you know, new generations of people can come in and like them later on.
Yeah, I think they will. I think, if I'm being completely honest, I do think Marvel's kind of graded on a curve anyway. So
yeah,
even if they make a subpar movie, it's going to be cherished and loved.
Let me ask you if we're switching gears now, people, because I just now saw the trailer for Ghostbusters Afterlife, and I guess people are having pretty strong feelings about it, and I actually had feelings about it that I'm going to tell you in just a moment. Caleb, what did you think of Ghostbusters?
So, first of all, never was like a huge Ghostbusters fan, liked it as a kid, but like never like wasn't my franchise. I think this looks way better than the last one.
Oh, okay, yeah.
Yeah, I actually am pretty impressed with what this looks like. It looks still like it has the wholesome and with the kids and, you know, the comedy and all that. Ghostbusters is a product of its time. You're never going to recapture that. I think this is the proper way to do it. It seems like it's growing in a direction that makes sense to me.
Yeah. Paul Rudd looking like a snack. Just throw that out there real quick. I saw the Twitter thirst. I saw the people going crazy for Paul Rudd. I saw a meme that was like a picture of Leonardo DiCaprio and Paul Rudd, and it was like,
Does he
damn.
look good in that?
Oh yeah. But it's the funny thing is that girls are like, you thought that Leo was gonna be the hot one back when Titanic came out compared to the brother in Clueless, and then you see the side by side photos of him now, and it's like, damn, dude, Paul Rudd's he's rocking it for a 50-year-old dude. But anyways, that's irrelevant to my actual feelings on the trailer, which I thought, dude, this is like more Amblin than fucking Amblin. Like,
you are 100% correct.
In a good way, I think, because it's like, you could say Stranger Things. Yeah, it's got that vibe. You could say you could say It definitely has that vibe, but this one feels even more like that than Super 8. It feels like it has taken everything from those 1980s movies that we loved and working Ghostbusters nostalgia into that, and it worked really well for me. I love seeing Janine at the beginning of it. I know this is a pretty big spoiler, but there are action figures out of several very iconic characters from the first franchise, so we know there's going to be returning faces. You get a little tease of it at the end of the trailer, but
With Dan Aykroyd at the end of the trailer.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
It looks like Gozer is gonna be back. You've got the demon dogs. Like, it looks fun, dude. It looks like a lot of fun, and I really like the fact that, as Caleb said, they're kind of pivoting in the direction of being a more family-oriented thing. Where the first one was like it was almost an R-rated comedy that was just kind of because it was a different time. Like, it was able to get into that PG zone instead of the other side of it.
I feel like the second one was more family than even the first one.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, they end up going and being like party guests or whatever. They get paid to go and do appearances at birthday parties in the second one and shit. But the first one was like a little bit more sexual humor. It's definitely not, edgy or anything, except for the ghost that gives Dan Aykroyd head there for a second.
Yeah, I was just gonna say the ghost sex scene might be a little edgy by today's standards.
Yeah, man, I liked it. I thought it looked good. I'm very curious about it. I couldn't agree with you more about it looking better than the 2016 one did. The 2016 went completely in the direction of comedy, like slapstick, where this one's going more in the direction of, hey, we are a family drama with comedic elements in it.
Granted, I will give credit to Chris Hemsworth.
He was good.
The last one, he was great in the last one.
The
rest of the movie I found unwatchable, but I thought he was incredible in it.
Hey, we've got Daryl in the chat. What's up, my friend? How you doing? And Timothy Bridinger. Sorry. Oh, apologize about that. Yeah, dude. The 2016 one was bad. Couldn't agree more. In other news, did you know that the YouTuber behind that viral deepfake Mandalorian just now got hired by Lucasfilm to do VFX?
Which one?
So in season 2 of Mandalorian, this is a huge fucking spoiler, but I imagine if you care.
Not the people from Corridor Crew?
No, not the people from Corridor Crew. If you guys care about spoilers, what are you doing with your lives? But we are about to spoil the fact that somebody named Luke Skywalker shows up at the end of season 2 of Mandalorian, and the deepfake technology that Disney really, helped pioneer in a lot of ways. If you look back at Tron Legacy, and they did it with like Brandon Lee, I guess, in the original Crow with composites and stuff, but it really didn't start happening until like Rogue One with Tarkin and Princess Leia and all of these times where they've de-aged characters. Oh, they did it with Jeff Bridges and Tron Legacy. But so this guy did a side-by-side comparison. Is it the guy from Corridor Crew?
No, Shamook, is that the one?
Yeah.
No, that's not. Corridor Crew had another one. I watched the Corridor Crew one, but...
So he put out this video comparing his deepfake version of it to theirs, and it was so much better, exponentially better, twice as fucking good, no questions. And instead of like giving him a copyright claim and shutting him down, they decided to give him a job, which is cool. It almost makes it seem like Disney's not a huge fucking billion-dollar evil conglomerate corporation.
They look pretty similar though. This one. The deepfake in the original on this one is Shamook. The Corridor Crew one looks very different.
In a better?
I don't know. I mean,
I think the Corridor Crew one looks a lot more like Empire Luke, if I remember correctly.
Yeah, I'm kind of curious to see. I want to see side by side. Now I'm skipping to the end of the video.
Chris M., you made it just in time, my friend. Always on time. Always on time. Matt Fowles, what's up, buddy?
I don't know. Yeah, they're pretty close. They just look more different, Both of them, which I feel like look better than the Disney.
The original one, yeah.
Yeah, both of which do. I think because they replaced the actor and everything, and he's a different weight in Corridor Cruise, it changes it a little.
It is. It's a nice thing to see, though. Like Disney doing something for the little guy. It kind of flies. Awesome. It flies directly in the face of what we're seeing go on with Scarlett Johansson right now with the Black Widow movie, and the fact that she's actually suing Disney because part of her contract, part of her deal was a percentage of box office sales. This is something that actors have done really since Jack Nicholson played Joker in Batman 1989. There were probably deals like it before that, but I'm not as familiar. But Scarlett Johansson's contract indicated that she was going to bring home a percentage of the gross of the theatrical tickets sold. Well, Disney and Marvel and Disney essentially decided that despite that, they were going to put it out on the streaming service simultaneous. They're going to charge this $30 premium on top of it. However, of that $30, none of that goes to her because it's not tickets sold. So she felt shafted. In a way, she was shafted. And in a way, I can't imagine her being the only person whose contract is structured like this in light of things that have gone on since the 2020 pandemic started. If she succeeds in doing this, it might fucking blow the doors off of a whole bunch of actors going after the studios for these shitty breach of contracts.
She 100% should win this, in my opinion.
She's 100% going to win this.
Yeah, I mean, they screwed her. They really did.
And
it's, yeah.
On top of the fact that she is one of the first Avengers, she's been in the movie since 2009, never got her own fucking title.
Very true.
She's been a good soldier for the company for years and years and years, and now that she finally just got this kind of swan song that was a little underwhelming as far as its critical reception, I think that they have such a public eye on them right now that Scarlett could fucking squeeze diamonds out of those tight asses, dude. I'm pretty sure she could get a lot of money right now.
Chris M's right. He said they'll settle out of court. Yeah, 100%. What's going to happen? They'll pay her a good paycheck.
Yeah, and that's probably the better way to do it. I don't think Scarlett Johansson really wants to take it to, I'm sure the settlement out of court is probably exactly what she's after anyways, is a payday. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not crying for Scarlett Johansson. She's going to be all right, but she was entitled to money. Disney was put in a situation where they kind of had to do what they did. Like, I don't fault them for doing these day and date releases simultaneously because we were all just fucking doing the best we could, dude. Nobody knew what was going on. Like, corporate all the way down to the individual. People didn't know how to deal, so everything was a first time trying to figure it out. And I don't blame Disney for going and doing what they did. They just need to sweeten the pot, throw her a couple extra $1 million and move on.
Yeah, I mean, she's already making I think it's anywhere between 14 and 17 million per movie. So, yeah, it's hard to be like, oh, feel bad for her. But when you put her in comparison to Disney, she's poor in comparison to Disney.
Yeah, that's a really good point. I see something interesting here. I'm on Scarlett Johansson's side, but in general, do you guys think that the actor-actress should get a percentage of box office? I think that's an interesting question and definitely worth touching on. I appreciate that. I think it's all dictated by the contracts. And I mean, I would side with the talent before I would sign with the business end of it. So fuck yeah.
Yeah, I'm the same boat as you. I mean, I would rather see the percentage of the boxes go to crews like who work on visual effects,
and
stuff
maybe
like
screenwriters
that
would be cool.
Yeah, I'd rather see it to let it really go to the people who truly need it. Where like, hey, there's a percentage of this. It's kind of okay, like video games do. Like video games, a lot of times in their contract, even low-level employees, when it hits certain goals, they get like a bonus on top. No matter if they're just like a person who's designing, a brick wall in it, they should have something like that. I would rather see that even more than I would see the actors and actresses.
Yeah, I'm with you on that for sure. So I saw somebody said, this is from Timothy, they said that what she did was abhorrent and they played the COVID card. Do me a favor, let me know what they said was abhorrent. I'm curious as to what they saying that she did. But then I do see that TMS SMT goes on to say that Disney got screwed too. Digital release meant instant high quality pirate streams all over the web. Absolutely. They lost a ton of revenue as well. It just is part of it. I mean, I think that it happens so much more frequently with these simultaneous releases, from The Conjuring to Mortal Kombat to, Cruella or Mulan, any of that stuff.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's very true. And I don't know. Most of the time, a bunch of studies have found out that pirating actually helps movies.
Is that right?
Well, yeah. There's been study after study that movies, when they're pirated, it ends up increasing box offices and real streams.
So that's an interesting conversation. We'll have to. I'm curious. That's kind of a chicken and the egg situation.
Yeah,
is it not that the movies are just doing better, so they get pirated? You know?
Very, very true. It's
Yeah.
very, very true.
And I don't know. I don't fucking know one way or the other. That's
At the end of
interesting.
the day, though, like I have a hard time feeling bad for the company. It's
Yes.
like if I, it's essentially what this is, and this is a much bigger version of this. It's our company has a contract with me. Let's say I'm paid X amount per hour, and then they go, COVID happened, and this happened to people. We're cutting your pay. And you're like, well, maybe the CEOs and all these people who are making the big bucks should take more of a cut, not the little person. That's
Yeah.
essentially what happened to her.
I see. Yeah, well, I agree with that sentiment as well. All right. Well, yeah, I think that's interesting. I think we're about to see something that's never happened before with any Marvel actor in a public forum. I mean, we do know that Robert Downey Jr. was very shrewd in his negotiations, but this is like one of the first most public things I've seen like this. So definitely going to be keeping an eye on it. I think that's cool that the YouTuber got hired for the Mandalorian deepfake thing as well. And this literally hit my radar this morning, Caleb. This next story from Bloody Disgusting. The headline is Skull is an original story about the first time a predator comes to Earth, filming almost completed.
Wait.
Isn't that crazy?
Wait.
Yeah.
Like that's so cool. The fact that it's all filming's almost completed, super cool concept. Very into it.
It just snuck up on us. I was very curious about what Fox in their current iteration were going to do with properties like Predator and Alien in particular. These are two.
So, my question for you: when is this time period? Do you think they're setting it in? Because if we're going for the movies, it has to be pre-Aztec. If we're counting AVP as lore.
Oh yeah, that's a good question. This is in this film, a Comanche woman goes against gender norms and traditions to become a warrior. So we are sidestepping AVP's Mayan origins, and we're saying, okay, it looks like we've got Native American woman that's fucking cool, dude. That's cool.
All in, man. I'm super cool. Super in. Sign me up.
It is very on brand with everything going on in the world right now to put a female hero up against a predator. And I know that there are going to be valid observations made about if Arnold Schwarzenegger can't beat a predator or gets worked by a predator with machine guns. How's this Mary Sue it's a movie, but I understand, but it's still a movie. So like I know there's going to be a big pushback about this.
How it's done for me. You know what I mean? Like,
yes.
I mean, a perfect example. We were just talking about Ghostbusters. Ghostbusters. A lot of people freaked out the first one. Seems like this is one of the leads is a little girl in this new one, and no one said a peep.
Yeah, no, you're absolutely right. That's a good point, and I don't know what the difference is, but you're right. I haven't caught that vibe as much.
Yeah, no, it doesn't seem like anyone cares. And I mean, you think about it in general, like when people go female heroes. I mean, look at Alien. That's been Ripley forever. You never heard about Terminator, all that. I feel like when it comes off as preachy and comes off as like to the viewer, like, oh, you're horrible people. And if you hate the movie at all, then, it's because of XYZ. That's when people have an issue with it.
Yeah, I don't think about things in general, Caleb. I think about things in genital. So
that's how I think.
Yeah, move on. I don't give a shit. It's supposed to be an underdog story. This is maybe a underdog. We'll see how it goes. I can't wait to see Mr. H reviews videos on it.
Now, one story we have to touch on very quick, just because it's right in my old neighborhood.
Ooh.
Is South Park creators are trying to buy the restaurant Casa Bonita.
Yeah, dude, you told me about this.
Dude, this is just amazing to me. So, if anyone's seen the South Park Casa Bonita episode, first of all, as crazy as they make it look, somehow the actual restaurant is crazier. There's people running around in gorilla suits, jumping on tables.
What?
There's a waterfall inside the restaurant with people doing cave diving and flips. There's arcade cabinets. There's the worst Mexican food that I've ever tasted in my entire life.
So you don't go for the food?
Oh, no. I've been twice, and it's awful. It's disgusting. It's just an experience. Like, when people come out here, I'm like, you got to go to Casa Bonita. It makes no sense.
Is it big?
It's huge. It's like 3 stories, and
Oh
there's
shit.
literally like a waterfall with a pond in it, and then people jump into cave diving, like people who work there.
Casa
Yeah,
Bonita.
yeah, dude. It's so that was literally within walking distance from my old house. So, yeah, I was very excited about this.
And if they do buy it, you're going. You got to go one time.
Well, they said that it's been avoided for a long time. Let's see, Casa Bonita inside. Pull up some pictures of this.
I've seen it. It's almost like fucking Legends of the Hidden Temple or some
Dude,
shit.
it's insane. It really, there's arcade cabinets, gift shops, there's a pirate's cove, there's a bandit hideout, there's people cliff diving. It's weird.
It's a outside Mexican village inside the place though, right? Like they've got
Yes.
false ceiling with the sky above. That shit's cool, man. That shit's cool. Isa, thank you very much for coming by, man. Thank you very much. And Gonzalez Thomas, appreciate you coming by to join the conversation as well. Yeah, that's awesome, dude. So we'll keep an eye out on that. We'll see if Matt Stone and Trey Parker.
I'm hoping they save it, man, because it already went out of business, and then like people donated money to keep it around.
Okay, so it's a failing business
Yes.
that has a nostalgic appeal
Yes.
to it. I see.
Apparently, it used to be like a chain, and this was the last one. There used to be
Aw,
like
man.
4 of them.
Now I'm definitely rooting for it.
Yeah, so I really want this to survive, just because it's insane.
Casa Bonita.
Great episode. Every
Yeah.
episode of South Park's great, though.
So, all right, this I've got a new game, as I just now mentioned a little bit ago, that Caleb and I are going to play, but we want you to be involved as well. And the reason why it's going to take everybody's participation is because there's a small lag in between what I see and what Caleb sees.
Yes.
So all of you guys are kind of seeing it at the same time while I'm seeing it.
Yeah, I will see it when the chat sees it.
So let me
I'm
get...
going to make sure I can't see what chat's saying, though, for this part of it.
Oh, good call, bro. All right, so this is the way. Hey, EJ Marino is in the chat. Jeremy, I need to join one of these fun sessions. I would love to have you. In fact, yeah, we need to cut it up, man. We have never collaborated before, and you have a great YouTube channel over there. You guys that are in the live chat right now, make sure to head over and see what EJ Marino's up to over there. He does some collaborations with our friend Ian Elliott Carter of The Controversy, as well as just tons of other great movie reviews and other things. He's a pretty well-regarded critic in his own right. So anyways, yeah, definitely, we're going to make that happen. Caleb, do you see what I see?
Yeah, I have no idea who this is, but I see it.
All right, so what you're looking at right now is a famous actress who has been featured in several television series, among them a period set drama involving the advertising industry. That was pretty good for I came up with that.
So, someone from whatever, Mad Men or whatever.
Okay.
Yeah, which I've never seen, but I hear is incredible.
All right, then work out from there. If you don't know, do you know who's in Mad Men?
I just know the girl, the very curvy girl with the red hair.
Okay, not her. That's Christina Hendricks. All right, let's...
Yeah, I like Christina Hendricks.
Yeah, she's a baddie. Okay, so we're gonna... She played a Russian wrestler in a Netflix series.
No, I have no idea who that is. I suck with actors too.
I know you do. I know you do. I'm waiting for the chat to light up here in just a second. Okay, she's married to Dave Franco. How much more specific? You don't know?
No, I know who Dave Franco is. I don't know who he's married to. Why would I know who he's married to?
Because you fucking watch Hollywood television every day.
That's all I do. Just set that.
EJ Moreno coming through with Allison Brie. That is correct. This is sexy man version of Allison Brie. She is phenomenal. She's in Community. She was in that horse movie not too long ago. Horse Face or some shit.
I have no idea who this chick is, but yeah.
What? All right. That's cool. Brad Feddick. Sorry, I should have explained the game again. I have taken the Face app and I have run through pictures of
you did these
popular
yourself?
celebrities. Yes, yeah.
Oh,
I've
okay.
run through pictures of popular celebrities, and I've either gender changed them or aged them up or down. I've done some silly things to make them difficult to know. However, they're not like mashups of faces, so it's their
Okay.
characteristics
I
are
thought they
there.
were mashups at first.
All right, here we go. It's going to take a second to come through.
Yeah, I'm very curious to see who the next one is.
But I will say that this is a very iconic celebrity who isn't so much known for acting, but definitely known for being featured in both television series and films, mostly film adaptations of television series. Caleb, do you see it yet?
No, I'm
not
seeing
looking at it. What the hell? Oh, hold up
While
now.
it's loading, is it a woman or a man? Can I get that yet?
Shit, I screwed up. Let me back up. Okay, we're going to
It's a
image number
celebrity
2.
Known for
I
being
fucked
in
that up.
movies
Scratch
based on TV shows.
Scratch all that. I screwed up. That was my bad. So we're going on to. We'll come back to that one
I've
because I
seen a
fucked it up.
couple of them already.
Yes, I slid ahead.
So
okay.
is this the brother with the beard?
Yes, that's who
Dave
we're
Chappelle.
looking at now. That is. That is okay. I'm gonna wait for. Yeah, perfect. All right, we're all on the same page. Apologies about that. I got my folder mixed up. All right, next image, and this particular actor is famous as they are controversial, I'd say, for many reasons.
Okay.
He appeared in television series from the early 1990s and is still seen featured in Hollywood films to this day. He's a Academy Award nominated and probably winning
This looks like
actor.
is this Jared Leto?
That is Jared Leto. Well done, man. Good job.
Yeah, I knew that one as soon as it popped up. I'm like, because he pretty much looks like a girl anyway. So
Yeah, not the least attractive.
no, yeah, female Jared Leto would get it.
All right, so this is just a powerhouse. This is actually not a gender swapped picture that we're looking at here, but I'm looking at this kid and she's going places. She looks like a go-getter. She looks smart, and I see her probably having a bright future in writing.
Oh, this is Tina Fey.
That is Tina Fey. That is correct. You guys let us know in the chat if you're playing along at home. We would love to hear your contributions to it. Baby Tina Fey. That's a cute kid. All right. Ooh, look at this lovely lady.
As soon as you said Ryder, I was like, okay, this is definitely, you could see it clear as day.
That is a, ooh, what a babe. What a babe.
Yeah, I'm still waiting to see it. Okay. John Cena?
I was wondering why you couldn't see it, dude.
Yeah, I was like, instantly. That's he's so masculine, it just doesn't work. Look at that chin.
All right, so,
Granted, he looks like he could fight MMA right now. Like he could be the women's champ right now.
oh yeah. So this gentleman right here, comes from down under.
Okay.
Produces films, as well as starring in everything from smaller character genres and biopics to larger tentpole franchise movies over at DC Warner Brothers.
I have no idea who this is.
That is a ooh, buddy. Anybody in the chat know?
Is that a woman that you gender swapped, or what?
Yes, yes,
okay,
I
so
screwed you
woman.
up. That is a female Aussie, and she is in I, Tonya as well.
Oh, I know exactly who you're talking about. Why can't I think of her name? Margot Robbie.
Yeah, that is Rob Margot or Margie.
A good looking. That one looks legit. I'm like, that's a good looking dude. Like that just looks like a Hollywood actor.
Yeah, he's keeps that beard real tight, like you.
Yeah,
like
man,
you.
that's a nice beard.
Damn.
I'm getting beard envy.
All right, here we go. Next image. Everybody on this list isn't necessarily known for their acting. There are multi-talented different people on this list, including this young lady who is actually an elderly man.
So this person, I'm assuming, really loves feet. Am I correct on this?
She does. She's got a vibe like she does. She looks
Oh
like a
yeah,
fucking foot licker.
that was a woman who loves her some feet, is what that is. Right there.
Quentin Tarantino, you are correct. All right, what else we got in here? All right,
That's
this.
so funny because he has such strong features. It's like no matter what you did, you could make him a baby, you could make him an old man, woman. You could race swap. You are gonna know it's Quentin Tarantino.
It's so funny, dude. You're right, and there were 4 or 5 that I couldn't even use because it didn't matter what I did to him.
Yeah.
You're like, oh fuck.
It's like putting what's his name? God, like God, I can't think of his name. But who's this? Is gender swap?
This is a young man, very young man, turned old. He looks like a white version of who's that really funny Indian guy? Not Sudeikis, but like you know what I'm talking about? He's on The League.
Oh, I know who you're talking about. Yeah, I don't know his name, but
it's not him. They wouldn't let me race swap for some reason. I guess that's just too controversial.
we found out when that YouTuber went to Asian that's where we draw the line.
Yes.
Apparently,
Correct. Could not find the blackface filter for myself, unfortunately.
I have no idea who this is.
I mentioned Amblin earlier in reference to Ghostbusters, and this kid is the embodiment of current nostalgia-fueled content. Yes, thank you, TMS SMT, Jason Mantzoukas. That is who I was talking about. That is not who this is, though. This kid he's got probably the coolest name of all. Correct, Craig Mannon, and thank you very much. Well done. You won yourself a prize. Older Finn Wolfhard, so that's Finn Wolfhard.
I don't even know who Finn Wolfhard is.
He's the kid in Ghostbusters.
That's a cool name, though.
It is. It's the fucking most metal name ever.
Oh, yeah, this kid. I even see the picture you used. I thought his neck is so white. I thought he had this weird, like, Gandalf beard going. That is a white neck, man.
Oh, my God. That had to have been like some... Nah, that's weird. That had to have been something that happened in the filter.
No, I'm looking at it. He's pretty pale. He got a little like Twilight thing going on in this picture that you picked.
Come on, man. Be easy on him. He's a young man.
He's a young man. He's a very rich young man. Good for him. No, but he's very pale. Not saying anything wrong with that.
If you did not know that I gender swapped this character, and we're not ranking people on a scale of their looks, but she's pretty attractive, right?
Oh no, that's a hot woman right there.
I think she's very nice looking. She is also this is a gender swapped, as I just now mentioned, and it is a musician. Oh, you do?
Oh yeah, it's the annoying guy.
Yeah, I mean that's
who's saying This Is America.
God damn it, Caleb. Yeah, you're correct. The very, very talented Childish Gambino, aka Donald Glover, or you can just reduce him to that annoying guy.
That annoying guy who I don't like his music or his movies.
All right, so
no, he makes a very pretty woman though. I'll give him that.
Which one?
Donald Glover.
Yeah.
I know who this. I don't know his name, but that's what's his name. He's from. He's funny too. What's his name?
That was Donald Glover, by the way. Yes, you guys were correct in the chat. That is Donald Glover, and this is the next one. It's so obvious.
It's so obvious.
It looks just like him. It's Kamal Nanjiani.
It's weird because it looks just like him, but it's still kind of masculine, but it's also she's kind of hot too, at the same time. Yeah. It's like it makes me feel weird things.
Oh shit, Matt Lane Fitness in the chat. What up, dude?
No, it's very weird. That looks just like him with long hair.
So Matt, what we're doing right now is we are looking at celebrities that I've run through the Face app filters and either made them gender swapped or age swapped, or in other cases, other things. But let's see what we got here. This gentleman, he looks like, and I mean, he looks like he was been in some Martin Scorsese movies back in the 1970s. It looks a whole lot like Harvey Keitel.
It does look like Harvey Keitel. It's God, I can't think of his name. Why can't I think of his name? Franco's friend. Yeah. James Franco's former friend.
Yeah.
What is his name? God, I feel dumb for this
Same common last name as a very famous podcaster.
His name's is his first name Seth, right?
Yeah.
What's his last name? Why? I
It's
want to
like
say
Joe. It's like Joe, but it's spelled different. Joe Seth
Rogen. Okay, yeah. I'm like, why can I not think of this dude's last name? He does kind of look like Harvey Keitel. He also looks like
Santa on the Atkins diet.
No, he looks like, hold on, what's his name? Thunderbolt Ross, the guy who plays.
Oh yeah. It's hard coming up with names sometimes.
What is his name? You know who I'm talking about, like an older version of him. Which hopefully we eventually get him as Red Hulk. That would be dope.
Damn, dude. What is that guy's name? They're gonna tell us in the chat.
The second one, not Sam Elliott, the second one. The current Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah. You guys let us know. We're gonna move on for now. And we're going to look at this next image, which I should have switched quite a while ago. All right, this goes all the way back to the beginning. All of those clues that I was giving in regards to the second picture that we were looking at, not necessarily a famous actor, but seen on the big screen plenty of times, Caleb.
Oh, this is the dude who, he actually did one role that I genuinely love. He is Leonardo. He is my favorite version of the Ninja Turtle Leonardo.
He is.
Yeah, like I love that version of Leonardo. He's very true to comic. The guy from Jackass.
Johnny Knoxville. Well done. Well done. Still trying to think of that last fucking... Somebody said Bruce Willis. That ain't it. Who plays Thunderbolt Ross, guys, in the Marvel movies?
Something.
Yeah, William Hurt.
Yes.
Woo! Damn, that took way too long. Sorry about blowing out the
yeah, I was gonna say, you just made me deaf. But...
That's this is how I get super enthusiastic. This guy looks like he is selling defense law. You know what I mean? Like he looks like if you get a DUI, he's the person that you hit up.
Oh, the dude from Stranger Things and Hellboy.
That is him, absolutely. If you get injured on the job, call fucking David Harbour, attorney at law. He does. He's got that vibe like crazy.
Yeah, no.
That looks like
he looks like he could play a mean older lawyer in a movie.
He does. He looks like he's got a 444 phone number. You know what I'm talking about?
Dude, he looks like he could play a good Thunderbolt Ross.
Yeah, for sure. Or Atkins Santa Claus, possible.
Telling you. Did you ever watch the Santa Claus movie? Where Mel Gibson plays Santa Claus and they're trying to kill him. We talked about the podcast.
Fat Man.
Yeah.
No, did you?
Reminded me of it. No, I never did. Just reminded me of it.
Yeah. That's a Christmas special.
For sure. Yeah.
All right, this next one's tough, Caleb. I don't know if you're going to be able to put it together. Some of them are just a little bit more obscure than others. I know that one's tough.
I love how it's just like this weird beard that like goes to her neck. And
it kind of goes around her neck. It's fucked up
like
looking.
This weird like goatee neck collar thing for Charlize Theron. That's amazing.
TMS SMT. That's a tough wink.
That's amazing.
Next here. Kind of looking lovely. I wish I could have cropped out. I should have cropped out better so that you couldn't tell if they were male or female because of chests and busts. It's a lot more obvious. But this former musician, this longtime musician and punk icon can be seen in films like Coffee and Cigarettes and The Crow City of Angels.
So I knew who it was as soon as I saw it, but it also kind of looks like a busted version of Jennifer Aniston.
Yeah.
You can see it? Like that's Jennifer Aniston's really ugly sister. Is what that is.
Yeah, I can see that. Iggy Pop, that's right. Iggy Pop. Well done, Craig. I saw you got that one too, man. Well done. This little lad, the picture is so instantly recognizable that there's not going to fool anybody. But cute kid. You would never know that he was a member of a sex cult that drove his brother to suicide.
Dude, he looks like, I know who it is, obviously, but it looks like the Finn Wolfhard's brother.
It looks a lot like, yeah, dude, for real. And I don't mean to perpetuate the myth that all white people look the same. You guys can call us racist if you want to, but that kid looks just like Finn Wolfhard.
It's very true. I mean, sometimes I get confused on whether I'm talking to you or myself on the streets. That's how it works.
Bro,
like,
I
don't know. Which one am I right now?
Yeah, dude, I fucking put us on the wrong side of the screen last time, and nobody even knew. This shit's crazy. Somebody said, looks like Frodo had a kid with an elf.
It's very true.
It's a good one. True. Yeah, dude, I see it. All right, what else is going on here? The trailer for House of Gucci is out. I didn't know about that. This is also very, very difficult one to be able to tell who this is. Wouldn't say they were famous as a comedian. Wouldn't say they were famous as an actor or a musician, though, for sure.
That was pretty good. Dude, he looks like an old rocker like this. It's Carrot Top.
This is the fucking coolest version of Carrot Top ever.
Dude, this makes Carrot Top way cooler.
Fuck yeah. This version of Carrot Top carries crystal meth across state lines on a fucking Harley, bro.
Dude, Carrot Top needs to grow a white beard and wear sunglasses all the time.
Agreed. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, that's a cool looking dude.
All right. And this lovely lady, who's actually been gender swapped, but it's going to be hard to tell. It's another one. It's just, some features are just very ambiguous, you know? Mm-hmm. Others very distinct. I can tell you're struggling there, Caleb. Do you need a hint?
I always think of How I Met Your Mother, where he talks about the name. Have you ever seen his bit on Willem Dafoe? He's like, because they're talking about whether it's not William Dafoe, it's Willem Dafoe. And he goes, think of it as a frog. Willem Dafoe. Willem Dafoe.
All right. Guys, while you're here, do me a favor. Take a second to click the thumbs up button. We got just a few more of these to get through, and I really appreciate you all for hanging out. It looks
like an old lady, though.
Like, yeah. A nice old lady.
Yeah, like one that, like, you know, might throw exploding pumpkins at you or might give you candy. You don't know.
All right, we've got, oh man, tough.
Which is a shame we never got him to play the Joker.
Yeah, he still has, he's got the drip.
Yeah, dude, would be perfect.
This one's tough.
I don't even know who this.
It looks like a really skinny Stephen Lang.
Yeah, dude, I have no idea. This looks like, I can't think of his name. James Gunn's brother. That's what it looks like.
Sean Gunn?
Or is that the one I'm thinking of? No,
I was thinking Tim Gunn. I was like, wait, hold
on. No, who am I thinking of? No, I'm thinking of someone else. This is not who I'm thinking of then. In my head.
Let's see.
I have no idea who this dude is.
It's a gender swap. It's a woman.
Oh, is this what's her face?
Yeah.
From the Marvel movies.
Yeah.
Great actress. Played the monk, shaved head.
Also in The Dead Don't Die.
What is her name? She's an incredible actress.
Tilda Swinton.
Yes. I can totally see that now.
Yeah. Once you see it, it's hard not to.
Yeah,
all right, Caleb, I'm going to tell you right now, this one's going to be almost impossible. You might be able to see it, and that would be crazy if you did. I can see it because I know, but otherwise, I would have no fucking idea. This is a man. It's an attractive woman when you consider, I would say, and I would almost say objectively, this is the ugliest actor in Hollywood. I almost would fucking bet money that he is quantifiably the ugliest motherfucker in Hollywood.
What? This is not who it is, but what is his name? There's the guy who's super ugly. God, I don't remember. I'm gonna Google ugly actor because I cannot remember his name.
You're gonna pull him up, dude. This motherfucker's gonna be number one.
This can't be him. I know who I'm talking about. He has like the kind of bug eyes and all of that.
Oh, no, but he might come back around later on.
You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do, and I don't want to say his name because I'll fuck it
Yeah.
up. All right, listen. This guy has a famous brother who is a director. A famous director, one of the most famous directors.
Oh, dude, I can see it. He was in he was in that scary movie. It's the guy who directed like used to be on like Happy Days and all that.
Yeah,
It's his brother.
Yeah, it's Clint Howard.
Yes.
Dude, Clint Howard
once
is
you
the...
said that, I was like, yes, that's who. Oh, dude, it's so, yeah.
You can
That
see
smile,
it though.
man.
And then, yeah, dude. He looks very nice considering. Like his eyes are different fucking sizes. His teeth are all gnarly. Hey, what's up, Mark McKeever? If you guys don't know who Clint Howard is, let's look at the favors that I've done this man.
Dude, I'm telling you, he needs to go trans real quick.
For real.
Dude, I'm telling you, Clint Howard, was he in The Dentist too?
Yes.
Yeah, okay,
Yes.
I remember The Dentist.
He's never been in anything good, but I saw him do like a almost an inside the actor's studio thing not too long
Dude,
ago.
I love Clint Howard. Dude, he's so dope.
He's great.
Like, dude, yeah, I love Clint Howard.
He's like, I'm never gonna be the leading man, so I just fucking lean into to the other stuff. Yeah, that's Ron Howard's brother, Random Andy's channel.
Someone said, I just searched Clint Howard, and someone said that Ellen Page looks like Clint Howard, and that's kind of funny.
Ooh, I don't see it, but that's all right.
I see it a little bit.
Clint Howard, man.
Page. Clint Howard. Watch. I can kind of see what people are saying. Like, I would have never have thought of it, but I can kind of see it.
I don't know, man. Dude, what a ugly son of a bitch. Dude, I'm looking at a picture from him as a kid, and it's just...
The one from Star Trek?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah.
He's got the gray on?
Yeah.
Oh, dude, what the fuck?
Man.
That poor kid. I mean, he did good for himself.
He did awesome.
Good for Clint Howard, dude.
He married up, you know? His wife was out of his league.
Who'd he marry?
I don't know. I'm just looking at a picture of her. She's definitely out of his league.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, dude. Fucking both eyes on the same side of the... Like, not like a flounder. Damn, dude. Clint Howard's face is melting.
Dude.
Right.
Yeah.
This guy right here. This is... We could all wish to be this sophisticated as at this age. This ripe old age.
I'm still starting to see it pop up. Let's see.
This elderly gentleman is actually a younger... Well, it's actually an elderly woman.
Dude, that looks like a kung fu master is what that is. That's a martial arts extraordinary is what that is.
I mean, do you know who it is?
I have no idea.
All right, let me think of a good clue without giving it away. What was that thing? There was like a big meme about the relationship status. It's not complicated. She was in Tales from the Crypt Demon Knight.
Oh, dude, is that what the hell's her name? Really pretty lady.
Yeah, got a famous family.
God, I can't think of her name. I think I know who it is.
1990s was her big heyday. Yeah. She was in what was that? Higher Education. Let's see if they got it in the chat. Name? I can see a Helen Mirren in there. Oh, TMS SMT got it. It is Jada Pinkett Smith.
Yeah, that's what I was gonna say. I could not think of her name.
Looking like a very svelte older man with a turkey neck, though.
Yeah, no, that dude. I'm telling you, that looks like every martial arts master in every freaking movie.
Yeah, Brad said no. Race swap was allowed. No, this is yeah. She ended up very fair complected when I
she is fair complected.
Yeah.
Anyway.
Yeah. All right. Let's see how many more of these we got to burn through. We're coming up on the end here. Let's see. Aw, what an adorable little kid. Some of these are just hard to make fun of.
Let's see. I'm still not seeing it. Oh, what's her name? She looks just like her still. Well, not still. I mean,
I didn't swap any skin colors. That's not me. It's the app, I guess, but I think it just depends on the picture.
Yeah, what's her name?
She voices Huey and what's his name?
I know exactly who it is. I just don't know her name. Like, I know she looks just the same.
Yeah, it's Regina King.
Regina King, yes.
What the hell is that name of that? Huey and Riley. Yeah, from Boondocks. She's the person who starred in Watchmen. She directed some shit. I'm not telling you, Caleb. I'm telling everybody else. If you don't know who Regina King is, you should check her out.
She's great.
Yeah, she's really good. She's really good.
She's really good. Yeah.
Regina King. Let's see.
Well, that's so crazy. You're like, that's probably how she looked when she was a kid. Like, it's that accurate.
Yeah, for sure. This is surprisingly not Kelly Cuoco. That's the clue we get for this one. That is not Kelly Cuoco.
Who is Kelly Cuoco?
She's from like Big Bang Theory, I think. She's the blonde, nerdy girl, I think, in Big Bang Theory.
What's her last name?
Cuoco.
I just want to see who this chick is. Okay. Oh, yeah. Okay. I can see that. I know who you're talking about. That kind of does look like her.
It's not her. This is a gender swap.
That's Joe Rogan.
Woo!
Am I right?
Yeah. You got it, dude. Somebody
Yeah,
guessed Emily Blunt too, so I guess Joe's doing pretty good as a trans.
Yeah,
person.
dude. Joe's a pretty woman.
I tightened him up, dude. When I first did a default just gender swap, she was looking busted, so I gave her a cute little fucking do-up hairdo. I gave her like the matted blush.
Did he still have the bald head?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, you should have left the bald head. No, you can kind of see it. That's not a bad looking lady, though.
Nah, I'd fucking beat.
Remember when I did the gender stop for you and me?
Yeah, I do. And
dude,
it's on your social media, right?
Yeah.
All right.
I don't know if it's still there anymore, actually. I don't think it is. But I looked hot and you looked like a crackhead. It's someone's crackhead aunt.
I disagree, but that's fine. It's subjective, dude.
Dude, you did not look like a good looking woman. Apparently I do, though. Because I think
yeah,
it's just like
says you, dude. That's fucking bias.
Dude, no, I think what it was is it recreated the whole bottom half of my face since I had a beard. So I just threw a hot face on me.
Dude, we will have to reshare other ones. If you'll send me a picture, I got some. Whatever. I'll show you people what we're about in our community tab. This young woman, up and coming star. I think they're casting her in the new Marvel movie. No, actually, this is a gender swap. Gender swap of an actor that is a lot more soulful than you'd expect of a athlete turned actor. Somebody that's not really had too many major roles except for a recent heist film where him and his daughter were at odds with each other.
Dude, no way. That's not him.
It's not
That's
who?
A good-looking woman. That's not Dave Bautista.
It is.
It's a good-looking woman.
Yeah, for sure. For sure. The wideness of the cheeks that you just can't get away from.
I don't know. I'm all about it, man. She does a pretty round woman.
Yeah.
I'm okay with it. Yeah.
She looks like she's got a half a bag of Big League Chew in her fucking left cheek.
That's okay.
Somebody said, no. Chat, no. Don't be weird.
What happened? I gotta read the
Somebody
chat.
said Shang-Chi.
That's yeah. Some of these blow my mind. Some of them I'm like are spot on. I'm like, okay, this makes sense.
Yeah. So yeah, some of them are like crazy. Doesn't matter. Like this one, it doesn't matter if you know anything else about it. Like I look at this picture, and it doesn't even look different to me. Like it's the same person, right?
Oh, dude, that is. So I have a friend that looks like him. This is the guy who plays Scarecrow.
And I'm just kidding, Random Andy's channel. Nothing happened. I'm just saying, don't be weird. So don't be weird about it. All right.
What's his name? I don't know his name, but it's the guy who played Scarecrow. That's all I know.
Yes, correct. A Quiet Place 2. It's Cillian Murphy or Cillian Murphy. Correct. Random Andy's channel. You got it, man. You got it. That's the ticket.
I watched Quiet Place 2, and I didn't even talk about them and what I've watched lately.
You did mention it to me, but not on the
Well,
podcast.
We'll talk on it on another podcast next week.
Okay. Yeah, I'm with that too. Next on the old docket. Damn it. I gotta go back through.
Are we done with the gender swaps?
I think I've got a couple more, but okay, yeah. Here's another gender swap. Female, obviously, actress. Not the most popular with the fans.
I have no idea who this is.
He looks like he would sing in a early 2000s boy band.
Yes.
She looks like she would I don't know, tempt Jesus Christ himself into doing something dangerous.
I have no idea who this chick is.
Married to a famous pirate. Was married to a famous pirate.
Oh, is this the one who beat the crap out of each other?
Yeah.
Amber something?
Amber Heard. Yeah. Seriously, got like a very Justin Timberlake thing going on.
Very much.
Good job.
Amber Heard's like good looking, if I remember right.
She's
right?
insanely hot.
Yeah.
Like if Clint Howard is the ugliest person in Hollywood, she's got to be somewhere at the other end of that spectrum.
She's no Margot Robbie, but she's a very pretty girl.
Nah, you're right.
She's no Gal Gadot either, or Scarlett Johansson,
or this babe. But then again, everybody can't be. Like there are perfect 10s, and then there is this person who just really tips the scale.
Who the hell is that? Is that Meatloaf? I mean, what the fuck is that?
Caleb, you're tearing me apart.
Oh, dude, no way. What is his name? The guy from The Room. God, I can't think of his name.
Tommy Wiseau.
Tommy Wiseau kind of just looks like Tommy Wiseau. Like he didn't do anything now that you said it.
I think I de-aged and femaled him. It didn't do much good.
It didn't do much good.
It's so bulbous eyes, dude. I can't tell what gender this was swapped from. That's what I was saying, TMS,
Yeah.
SMT. I don't know what's happening here. Matter of fact, I took a picture of, who's that pretty motherfucker? I put a picture of somebody in it, and it tried to give me the gender swap option to make them the same sex. I was like, what the fuck? It was an actor, too. I was like, it's not some... I don't remember who it was, man. I might need to... Whatever. Another time. That's a good picture, though. That's a good headshot.
That's a very good headshot.
That person's going far. Ooh, man. Rough. Honest, real talk, this right here is what people that aren't in Hollywood look like. And it should be okay, but then you put them up and you compare them to people in Hollywood, and you're like, no! But, like, that's a pretty normal-looking person.
That's just an average-looking person. That person...
It is a female who is younger.
So, it's a female. It's not gender swap.
Correct.
I have no idea. I honestly have no clue. Give me a hint.
I'm going to give you a hint without just completely giving it to you. She was in a movie called Lady Macbeth. She was in Little Women.
None of these are helping.
She's married to Zach Braff. I know that's not very helpful either.
Yeah, marriage never gonna help me.
She's British. She's plays a Russian agent in a recent spy thriller blockbuster franchise movie.
British spy.
She's the star of Midsummer.
Oh, that girl?
Yeah, it's Florence Pugh.
That's literally the only thing I've ever seen her in.
Is Midsummer?
Yeah.
Oh, she's real good, dude. She
was great in it. I didn't even know she was British.
Yeah, she's
literally this moment.
I hate to, like, if Florence Pugh was not a Hollywood celebrity and you ran into her in the street in 15 years, that's what you're getting right there, looking you dead in the face. And we should all be okay with that.
Yeah, no, that's fine. You know, I mean, she's like, and not to be mean, like she's a pretty girl, but she's a normal looking person, even kind of in Hollywood standards.
Yeah. Agreed. I like her for that.
You
Um,
know, not everyone needs to be like a chiseled god and goddess.
yeah. Here's a pretty obvious one. I don't think it'll take too much time to pick this one out. Definitely got a Harvey Keitel look to them though as well.
Who is that? I know who that is. I just can't. You just made him older, right?
Yes.
Okay. What's his name? I can picture
Mr. Robot. Pump up the volume. Heathers.
I can't think of his name. I know who it is.
Yeah. Let's see if anybody in the chat gets it. We've got a vote for Kevin Bacon in here.
I can see that. It
looks like Caleb in 20 years, says TMS SMT.
Very pretty accurate. I always think of him in Heathers, obviously.
Christian Slater.
Yes.
It's another good name.
Yeah, very good name.
Good name, Christian Slater.
I actually really like Christian Slater.
Oh, he's the shit, dude. Even though he built a career off just doing a Jack Nicholson impression, props to him.
Yeah, I love Christian Slater.
Here's what? Back to the beginning? I feel like I missed one in here. If I did,
I feel like you told me that I was expecting a good Steve Buscemi one.
Yeah, there's more to this story, dude. There is more to this story. Give me just 1 second, because there are
female Steve Buscemi.
You do, you really do.
Have you ever seen Steve Buscemi young? It's so weird to me.
Yeah, yeah, I did. When I was looking at pictures of him today for this, or yesterday for this, and I was like, what the fuck?
Like, it's so weird. Like, it's just like, I'm like, I never like thought of young Steve Buscemi, like real young.
I guess that what I had was PNGs or something, because
oh yeah, so they're not showing it.
I can still will it into existence. Let's see. What else is going on, man? Okay, tell me a little bit about Quiet Place real quick while I pull this up. You saw
So I enjoyed it. Will I ever watch it again? No. And I've seen the first Quiet Place like 4 times. Love that film. This one I found much like a drastic drop. Like the first one's like a 9 for me. This one's like a 7. You know, it's good. It's just really nothing special to me. It doesn't have near as much. It's one of those things, by making it bigger and a little more action focused, it made it a lot less tense and a lot less special to me.
So,
you know?
What did you think about the fact that they're basically just like building to another movie that's probably gonna do? Like, are you interested in seeing the third movie, or do you feel like it's all just too formulaic?
I'm off the boat here at this. This is my stop.
Really?
Know? Yeah.
I liked the second one quite a bit. I thought the scene that you and I talked a little bit about, the one on the pier, I thought was good, and then I also really liked the initial bar scene.
Is there anything that's on the level of the nail?
No.
Or the giving birth scene?
No. I mean, straight.
So my big gripe with it is the beginning of the movie I absolutely hated. When it started, I was like, I hate everything about this. The where it shows the attack. Hated it to the point where I was like, oh my god, what in the hell am I watching? Like that whole opening scene, hated from start until they got to the time jump. Like that whole baseball scene, the attack scene, hated every second of it. To me, this is Alien to Aliens. That's what this was equivalent of. And I like Aliens. Aliens is not a masterpiece to me. Alien is. And that's how I feel about this.
I do feel like they're really leaned into that as well. Like they knew that what they were doing was Aliens to Alien, and that they were going to lose some people on the way. But I felt like they upped the stakes while still keeping it pretty true to what it was.
That being said, it's good. Like, I don't think it's a bad movie. I would never say that. I mean,
Uh-huh.
it's for me, like, visually and cinematography, beautiful film, just like the first one was. There are some beautiful shots in it. It just lost a lot for me by making it bigger.
I
It
get
was
that.
it was less is more. The first one felt like a weird, like, not indie, but like lower budget weird film that just felt like a Hollywood film to me.
Yeah, I get that. I can see that. Let's see
And
if
there's
I
no
can.
scene like the waterfall scene either, where you finally get to like break the silence, where you feel as relieved as that character does by finally having more audio.
Yeah,
Same thing.
that's a really good point. Yeah, I didn't see the second one at home. Did you?
Yeah, I watch it on my projector in here.
Did you watch the first one at home?
Three times in theaters.
In theater, dude, I think that could possibly play a
Could be
factor
it.
in it. I'm not
Yeah.
gonna say that's it, but I will
That being
say,
said,
uh-huh.
I watched A Quiet Place 1 on the projector the day before I watched Quiet Place 2, and it's every bit as good as I remembered it.
For sure. That's fair. Let's see. Slideshow. Image
David Louise
slideshow.
Buscemi. I'm Googling female Steve Buscemi now, just because you're taking too long. Female
God damn it.
Steve Buscemi.
You son of a bitch. Hold up.
I'm sure someone has already done that.
Yeah, but that's not mine, you know?
Oh, wow. No, Google female Steve Buscemi. Just Google this.
Dude, I'm trying to do something here real quick, if you don't
I
mind.
don't even want to tell you what this is. But apparently this is a thing that I just learned about right now that people do.
Oh, really?
Yes. I don't This is the best thing I've ever seen. It's terrifying. This is amazing.
Can you... Oh, you can't screen share it with me. No, hold up.
No.
For some reason...
Let's see. Can I share this?
Oh, here we go.
I can share it via email. That's all I can do.
I'll Google it in 1 minute. Not
Yeah,
even.
yes. Female Steve Buscemi. Just Google. It's the funniest thing I've ever seen. Under images, just Google that and you'll see a bunch of weird stuff pop up in the best possible way.
All right, here we go. Female. I hope you guys are playing along at home. Female Steve.
Did you get the golem on Steve Buscemi?
Oh my god, dude. Those are terrifying.
Oh, and then we got what's his name? Mickey Rourke. I see.
Oh shit, it's going through the slideshow. God damn it. I fucking
Well, it's
ruined
still
it.
good. Oh, I see young female Steve Buscemi. I see that now.
All right, hold
Did
up.
you Google female Steve Buscemi?
Yeah, I'm looking at it right now. That shit's crazy. Like
Chicks with Steve Buscemi
putting the
eyes?
eyes on. Yeah, dude, they're putting the crazy
Trejo.
eyes on them.
Daddy Trejo's still amazing. I love that he still has a mustache.
All right, here. We're stopping. We're starting from this one. When it settles on you, Caleb. There you go. That nice looking elderly lady.
That is the girl from WandaVision.
It is. Good eye. Also, like very normal looking.
Yeah, normal. Like attractive, but normal.
Yeah.
But like, oh my god. Dude, the Kim Kardashian with Steve Buscemi eyes is one of my favorite things I've
It's
ever
crazy.
seen in my
Like they're kind of scary looking, dude.
life. Yeah, it's one of
It's
it might be
upsetting.
my favorite picture I've ever seen.
Yeah, dude. King Dingling. Either of you watched the Masters of the Universe show on Netflix? I did. I watched the first 2 episodes of it, and I thought it was good. It's well drawn. It's got a good cast in it, but it's not changing my life. I was never a diehard fan of He-Man, and Caleb hadn't watched it yet. So maybe touch back with us next week. We'll see if we check some out. But Caleb, what do you think, man?
Of the Golem one, or is that what I'm looking at?
Yeah, it's a young Golem, dude.
Yeah,
Young
I like it. I dig it.
Looking like he's got it together.
Yeah, it looks like that. Kind of looks like how Golems would look if he was a kid.
Yeah, it also kind of looks like one of those like adopted child. Your dollars are gonna save this fucking janky little kid's life. This one's also just horrifying. Deeply personally affecting. And it's taken a second for it to come up, but I really want you to just take all that in.
This is the Mickey Rourke one.
That is Mickey Rourke. The bust, very, very unsettling.
That looks like a Florida woman to me.
Yeah, there's nothing to do for that guy either. Yeah, okay, so there's
Mickey Rourke, good looking guy when he was younger.
what the fuck happened to him,
Didn't he
dude?
get in a really bad like motorcycle wreck or something and had to have a ton of plastic surgery?
I didn't know that's why he got the plastic surgery, but I
Yeah,
knew about the plastic surgery.
or something like that happened.
Damn.
I don't know. Young Steve Buscemi.
Young female Steve Buscemi.
Yeah,
You know
I
who
see
she
that.
look you know who she looks like?
Huh.
Bro, think YouTube.
I was thinking Billie Eilish is who she looks like.
Think Ethan Klein.
Who's he? Oh, Ethan Klein.
Fucking H3H3, dude. That is fucking Isla from
I didn't-
H3H3.
I've never really watched him. H3H. I've like seen. What's her name? Isla.
Yeah, I think it's ISLA, but I'm not sure.
Sure, if I pull it up, I could see that. I could totally see that. Yeah, I've never watched enough of it, but yeah.
Fucking
She reminds me of Billie Eilish. I don't know why. He does.
you saw this one. This one is I thought was good. I showed it to Victoria and it was like within a millisecond. There's no way you can't see it, and I didn't notice the mustache until you brought it up, but it totally just like goes down on both sides.
Dude, it's amazing. Like instantly, like that's Danny Trejo. That's clearly who it is.
There is a I don't know, man. I don't know. There is a like a ranking of ugliest motherfuckers in Hollywood where him and Clint Howard are constantly
Danny
dueling
Trejo?
it out.
No,
Yeah.
Clint Howard beats him every time.
All right, and then Steve Buscemi, you think he's third?
I think it's Clint Howard, Steve Buscemi, and then Danny Trejo.
Oh shit.
You know what it is too? I also grew up in New Mexico, and I've known like a million fucking dudes that look just like Danny Trejo.
So he's normalized to you.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I'm like, bro, I knew people. He looks like every old vato on the block that I knew growing up. That looks like what's her face? I don't know who it is, but it looks like the press secretary chick, who was I think Trump's press secretary.
Oh man, the fat version of what's her name? Jared Kushner's wife, right?
No, different one. That's not who I'm thinking of. It was Sarah Sanders.
Oh yeah.
Does that look like Sarah Sanders?
Look, dude, Sarah Sanders' reputation is probably 5 times better than this gender-swapped male and disgraced Hollywood mogul.
Oh, dude, that's now that you said it, I can see it. It's Weinstein.
Yeah.
Doesn't it look like Sarah Sanders a little bit?
A lot. Yeah. Yeah, when you said that. Oh man. Yeah, Victoria's like, "No, it still looks like a creep." And then that's the end. So we've went through all of them. I feel good about it.
We feel good about it. You gotta see how this gender swapped.
Yeah,
That's
now
what
we got to
people
come up with
want.
something for next week, dude.
Now you got to come up with something for that.
That's what I meant. Well, let me check and see if there's anything on the Patreon real quick, and we will go ahead and wrap this baby up. Let's see. Google. And I promise, Brad, I'm going to get back on trying to get my default browser back to...
Like I said, looks like the oldest Kardashian.
Oh, dude, it kind of does. Man, people been trying to tell me that she ended up the fine one out of the group. And
The Miss Piggy looking one?
yeah, dude, but she looks different, but she's gotten so much work done to her that I'm not giving her that.
No, man. What's her name's always the prettiest one? What was her name? I don't know their names. There's
Courtney, Chloe, Kim, Courtney. Yeah.
Courtney's the prettiest.
Yeah, I can agree with that.
She's
No.
she looks just like the most normal. If that makes sense.
Yeah. No, for sure. For sure.
You're like that's an actual pretty chick.
What's the other one? Kylie didn't look like them until she started getting work to look like them. She looked like normal, but like from a different family, and now she looks just like the rest of them.
Yeah, Khloe Kardashian. It's weird. Like some pictures. Did you see the one where she almost looked like she was blackfishing?
That's how I think of Chloe, dude. I don't know.
Dude, it's this one. I don't know. Like this picture. Just I searched Khloe Kardashian on Google. I want you to pull this up real quick. Okay, and it's the one. Let's see, Khloe Kardashian, and it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 from the white. It says "We Here," page 6 podcast picture. Tell me that's not some sort of like Hispanic or mixed girl.
7 over from the white.
From the right, or the left, excuse me. From the left, apparently.
From the left. I wonder if I have the same.
Yeah, it's weird. So, We Hear podcast episode 80.
All right, hold up. We, H-E-R-E or H-E-A-R?
Now H-A-E-A-R.
Yeah.
Episode 80. And then who is Khloe Kardashian's?
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. And she looks fucking phenomenal there, too, but that don't look like her.
That is a very pretty girl. And it's like, but that is a Hispanic or a mixed girl. That is not like, it's just one of those things I'm like, bro, that's weird.
Yeah, definitely. I think that's the picture that people are looking at. They're like, the glow up. And I'm like, yeah, but that don't even look real. That don't look like the same person at all.
No, that doesn't even look like her. Like, don't get me wrong, that's a pretty woman. And the thing is, honestly, like I was talking shit, she's not a bad looking woman. Like, I actually thought she was better looking when she was just like a normal chick, before all the work.
They're fucking up beauty standards for everyone.
Dude, that's like that whole Instagram baddie look. I fucking hate that look.
Mm-hmm.
And I hate heavy contouring. Can I talk about my rant about heavy contouring?
Go.
So people, do you know where contouring came from? From the drag and trans community to make their faces look more feminine. That's where the whole contouring thing came from. So when I see a person who is super contoured Instagram baddie, I'm like, is this a biological male? Is this I don't know. I can't tell. I'm like, this person looks like they are hiding some masculine features. And I find it super disgusting.
All right. I would say ladies, but there's not any listening.
No.
Ladies, make sure your contour game is strong. We're going to call you a dude on the next podcast. Oh, shit, man. Thank you guys for coming by and hanging out. It's always fun. We've got some love for Amy Adams in the chat here. I appreciate that. She's a nice looking lady. If you have topics that you want to hear us suggest, if you have topics that you want to suggest that we talk about on the next podcast, do me a favor, head over and take a look at a Patreon page. There are a couple of tiers available for you, and if you become a Patreon supporter at any level, then your topics can be discussed right here on the Movies Are Terrible YouTube channel. I didn't put my feelers out this week. That was my bad, but normally I ask, you let me know what you want to talk about, and we cover it on the show. Also, make sure that you check out Terrible Apparel. You can click the little join button down there right below the video if you want to become a member. There's some exclusive content available that way. If you're not subscribed, do yourself a favor, man. Get subscribed. That way you can stop by and check out the live stream every Thursday at 6 p.m. CST right here on the Movies Are Terrible YouTube channel. Caleb, I appreciate it, man. It's always fun. I had a good time.
And if you like video games, go check out Gaming is Terrible.
Yeah, there's that thing too. I'm going to post a link down in the description. Definitely make sure to head over there. Give some engagement. Leave some impressions, man. Click some like buttons, leave some comments, and until next time, and on behalf of both me and Caleb, be terrible. Peace.